Hey folks, welcome to another episode of Darkest and Dragons, a D&D actual play live stream for mature audiences with an emotionally deep narrative and character-driven plot. Occasionally some dick jokes. I'm your Dungeon Master, Melissa, and with me as always are...
Laura, sorry, I'm eating.
Way to go.
I'm sorry, I'm eating veggie straws. Laura.
You ruined the entire game, Laura.
I have. Click it, shut off.
And
okay.
who do you play, Laura?
I play Ryan, the ASMR rogue.
I'm Sarah. I play the Sylphie barbarian, Elly Pilwicken.
And I'm Michael, and I play the happy-go-lucky wizard, Penny.
Awesome. Thank you guys all for joining us for this week's episode. And Elly, can you remind us about what happened last week?
Sure. Last week on Darkness and Dragons, Ryan was caught spending time with Prince Arsen. Elly became maybe more friends with the rebellion. Penny got a weird dark gift from the Emperor. Totally cool. And we just, we're growing closer to Atlas and people and having a good time doing it.
Yeah.
And decisions are being made. Maybe good, maybe bad. Who knows? Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Find out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I've learned anything from gaming, it's that usually it's the wrong decision is made.
This is true. Also, I tripped someone. I tripped a one-legged person named Carl.
Yeah, wasn't your best moment, Elly.
Way to go.
Probably not my worst either.
Somehow not your worst.
But very on brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And then fucked up the front of her shop.
Trying to help clean it up.
Well,
in secret.
Yeah. She deserves it. She's a bit of a bitch.
Exactly.
She's a hero. She's a hero.
She's a hero.
She's full of rage. Full of rage.
So, last week when we left you guys, you were getting drunk with Atlas and demanding celeries from him. And also just work in general. And he said that there was something he really needed help with. There's this pesky rebellion in the city, and they've been working for decades. And he would really love some help capturing and interrogating and generally just destroying them as a group. Which was met by two people being like, yeah, of course. And Elly questioning whether or not that is the right course of action. So the next morning, after you guys have drank your fill, you talk to Atlas, and he explains to you a few locations that they've gotten some information that the rebels might have ties. The first of them is a bar in town, in kind of the lower seedy sector, kind of near where you guys were last time. And the other is a warehouse down by the docks. In addition to that, you also know where you guys ran into the Unseen last time. Nobody disclosed to him that you knew them and had met them. I think you all probably are getting together in, I think Penny's room is the biggest, so maybe in Penny's room to figure out where to go next, which of these places you want to uncover and what you want to look at first. And Penny, you can't seem to find your map.
Right, okay. So I think that would send Penny in a little bit of a tizzy. So she's flustered and like looking all over. And it's like, I know I had it here. It was here. Maybe I put it in somewhere.
I'm like laying on her bed, like playing with one of her skulls, just like, yeah, maybe. Oh, maybe. The moths got it. You never know. The moths, sometimes they're hungry. They just get really, really hungry sometimes. And like a little map, it's like.
Yeah, well, they usually eat fabrics, and the map was made of like animal like hide, like the parchment, right? So.
I mean, that sounds tasty to me.
I'm sure it sounds tasty for you, but not for the moths. Shoot, I wish I had.
Well, what if we got you to do one?
Yeah, that could work.
Yeah, totally. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, think fast! And I'll like throw the skull that I'm playing with at her.
Ah!
I'm playing catch.
I think I want to roll like something in order to catch it, because I mean that was out of nowhere.
All right. I'm game for that. I'm gonna say that's probably dexterity.
Okay. I mean, she's a pretty dexty girl. Not quite.
So Dexy.
I mean, it brings it up to an 8.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it hits you in the chest.
Oh, it's okay. I got padding.
Good catch.
That's a good throw, Elly.
You're getting so much better. It didn't hit you in the head this time.
Yeah. Although I am working on a new theory that states if you drill a hole in your head, it'll make you smarter in some ways. So, still kind of workshopping that. Anyway, I guess we can go talk to Mr. Tomas, to see if we can get a new map. I don't have too many books here for the layout of the area that we're going to.
Yeah,
What?
so you guys have a couple options. You could just go into town. Like, one of them's a bar and the other one's, not too hard. It's probably not too hard to find the warehouse down by the docks. You can go grab another map. You can, go talk to somebody who knows the city well.
Okay, so what were the 3 locations that we were set up to find?
There is a bar that is in the seedy district. There is a warehouse that is in the by the docks, and then there's the little house in like the slums that you guys ran into them last time.
Elly,
Yeah.
have you been in contact with any of the people from that house lately?
I mean, I haven't spoken to any of them in person, so no.
Okay. Should we go to their house and do some sleuthing? Like, do you feel comfortable knowing that, like, this is, like, they don't know, but, like, I was there with you.
Penny, I feel like things aren't as they seem.
Yeah, like, my map has gone missing. Do you think they might have stolen it?
I don't think they want anything to do with your map.
Oh, okay.
I'm
just like, if things aren't what they seem, do you think? Well, Atlas wouldn't have stolen it. He's got a whole bunch of maps.
I mean, like, and can I just like do like a quick like little like to look around the room?
Of course.
Anything weird in the room before I say what I'm gonna say?
Yeah, you put all the stuff in the skull's mouth. That's weird.
Yeah, you pranked the room.
It's mainly sandwiches, okay? Well, let's say I don't think it's them, Penny. I know. I think it's them.
Them. That's a wall.
Them.
That's the same wall.
Through the wall, like five floors up from here. Maybe a little to the west. I'm not sure anymore.
Atlas and Arsen?
Nope. The people who bore them.
The people that wore them?
Yeah. Nope. Yes, the people that wore them inside them. That's them.
Wore them inside them. Oh, you mean like Mr. Cade and Penelope?
The fact that you call them by like their first names, the Emperor and the Empress, like, it's such a privileged white girl move. And mwah,
It really is.
mwah, I just have
It really is.
mwah.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
Maybe Penny.
did they steal the map?
Who knows? Maybe it was one of the the kitchen people. There's that snotty old lady who never gives me the cookies when they come out fresh from the oven. It could have been her.
Doris, but I love her.
She could have been spiting us because you're friends with me now. You know,
You wouldn't do that. You're the coolest.
it's crazy. It blows my mind. But I mean, I don't know, Penny. I think things are afoot.
Things are afoot.
Yes.
Like one of my favorite detective stories. That's what he would always say.
But also like you shouldn't trust them with all of the trust you got. Like, you shouldn't put all your eggs in their basket. Like, you should keep some of your eggs in your own basket in case you find another basket that you're like, oh shit, maybe I'll put my eggs in that basket because there's so much more trust in there, and maybe it's better because slavery and things and servitude and paying off debts and stuff and freedom and good times and maybe futures and stuff. But yeah.
I kind of lost you about 5 metaphors ago, but I'll keep my baskets to myself. Is that?
Yes. Do not let them put their eggs in your basket.
That's not what I want at all. That's not. I don't want anybody's eggs in my basket.
How do you feel about eggs, Ryan? Fertilized or unfertilized?
I think I'm like falling asleep in the corner. They're just so tired.
Eggs in a basket?
Why is Ryan so tired? What was she doing last night?
Fertilized eggs? Having her eggs fertilized.
Oh.
Busy doing things, important things.
Yeah, Ryan, do you think we should do this?
What are we doing?
We are keeping our baskets to ourselves.
Yeah, we're keeping the raw eggs out of a basket before we decide what kind of other eggs are out in the world, and then maybe we'll put some of those eggs in here because maybe they're better for us.
Although it is literally Ryan's job to have somebody take her eggs and fertilize them. So.
Yeah, but that's like her real basket. I'm talking about like her like metaphysical basket.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the actual baskets. That's why I'm like, metaphors don't work for me.
No, we're talking about vagina baskets.
I got a fucking basket. What are you talking about? You got a fucking basket lying around.
I read a book once that said you could.
Penny!
What? I'm sorry.
Right.
I was curious.
Should we just go? Should we get moving?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Where are you guys gonna go?
I'm grabbing breakfast for the road, obviously.
To the kitchen.
Okay, so 2 handfuls of jelly, 2 loaves of bread.
My pockets.
Where do you guys want to go first?
I want to go to the bar. That's my vote. If we're voting, my vote is CD bar. But
yeah, 10 o'clock somewhere.
I was thinking either the bar or the house.
Mate, I mean, should we rock paper scissors this? Scissors. Nope.
I always figure for very important decisions like this, we shouldn't leave it up to chance. We should probably think it out. So I think we could get more information from the bar, because maybe somebody there will know.
I was gonna say, I'm like, we could sword boulder parchment it, but it's. Let's go to the bar because. I need a drink.
We need to get custom D3s that are just sword paper, like sword parchment.
I think we're becoming alcoholics, Ellie. I'm pretty sure this is a slippery slope.
We need like a detox drink in the morning that's like eggs. What else goes in a detox drink? Orange juice, kale, coconuts.
Oh.
Yeah.
What goes in things?
Oh, that sounds disgusting.
What do the healthy people drink?
I think just kale. I think you're right. Kale and chia seeds.
Yum.
Actually, let's say flax seeds. They're even grosser.
Flax seeds. Although I do like flax seeds.
Get that
course you
fibber
like
in you.
Get that fibber.
Okay. So you guys head out of the castle. You've got your little permission slips ready, which you show to the guards at the gate.
I don't need one.
And Penny walks on straight ahead.
Nah.
Is Ben there? Ben is like not the guy taking your like passport, but he's at the back and he like smiles and like waves.
I'm like,
Elly, you've learned so well. That was the fanciest wave.
So fancy.
Have a good day. Just the most unladylike.
All right. You head down into the city streets as you progress through the city. It gets more and more seedy, and you pass by. You pass by the houses where Penny grew up, which are these nice 3-4 story houses.
I look visibly uncomfortable.
Yeah, as Penny always does, probably because she misses her parents so much. She's been working so hard. Hashtag Penny's birthday. Hashtag.
Dang, we invited them to our surprise birthday party then.
I'll probably, if I feel any type of weird vibe off Penny, I'll just like kind of pull her in closer so like my wings are behind her and she's like kind of, I give her a little safe shelter.
Aww. Buddy hugs.
The buddy hug.
And you make your way down past the central square where there are markets and everything's lovely, down towards this area where there are lots of bars and not jewelers, weaponsmiths and things like that. And you find yourself arriving at a bar called The Sheath.
The sheath.
Yep. I just push through the door.
Just push right on through. Cool. What time of day did you guys head out?
Thinking just after breakfast.
Was it morning?
Okay.
We're day drunks now.
It took you guys well, you were always day drunks, but okay, so you arrive just before lunch. It takes you a while to get there, and you see that the bar is half full of various people doing various illegal things. There are people playing some dice games. There are people who are exchanging money. There looks to be a few kind of maybe drug deals going on. This looks to be like kind of a very seedy kind of bar.
Would I know that these activities are illegal?
Penny, what's your perception roll?
My perception?
Yeah.
Let's see. No. No, that is a 1.
Cool. Penny, you've never even heard of a law.
We don't have those.
So Penny, so you've been in this state lately where, people talk about the law, but they also talk about like the laws of nature and not violating the laws of nature, and that just seems wrong. So maybe all laws are wrong. It's kind of a thing right now.
Okay, I'm just confused. I'm like, well, guess I'm going into drug muling.
If it pays off your student loans, am I right?
Right?
Yeah, looks lucrative.
Looks lucrative.
Yeah, clench up, Legolas.
Nobody seems all that interested when you guys come in. A few people look Elly over when they see her wings, but otherwise they're kind of like, whatever.
You want some?
They don't. They're not judging you. They're like, well, hang on. Roll for insight.
Roll, see if you're being judged.
Am I being judged?
Let's find out if you know.
Insight?
Yeah.
16!
Beautiful. A couple people actually look at you and they see you wearing like your wings out and they're like kind of impressed.
Oh. Okay. I just keep on going.
Yeah.
I'm good. Why, thank you. But no, not actually thank you.
Cool. The floor is sticky. There's peanut shells on the floor.
Snacks?
It's not.
No, Ellie.
No snacks.
That's garbage. That's not food.
I think the snacks are on the bar itself.
Oh. Barkeep.
Are you just yelling from the door?
I'll walk in.
At least the best party guest just like walks into your door like, hello!
Get me a drink.
Thank you for having me.
Not even thank you, just you are having me.
Enjoy.
Things that Ryan said last night.
Nothing happened.
Yet. Okay. Cool. You, go up to the bar. There is a woman who has a lot of scars over her forearms. And she's serving a drink. She doesn't look particularly interested in you, but if you wait your turn, she'll eventually come over and offer you a drink.
Ellie, Ryan, should we do like some kind of like
Sure.
intel, good person, bad person, ruffian thing?
We're gonna go.
Like to try to get information or something like that? I can be the bad one.
Are you suggesting good cop, bad cop?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Except I'm very like I don't know the law, so it's good person, bad person.
It's. I've never played that game.
Oh, it's really fun. So somebody is like the intimidator, and then the good person is just like, don't worry, I'll keep this one at bay. Just give me the information, and I won't have to sick this other person at you. And the other person's like, grr, I'm mean.
Right. Why don't you guys like play that out for me, and then maybe I could do it next.
Do you think the bartender goes for that? I mean, she probably will.
Good cop,
I don't know
bad
anybody who
cop,
wouldn't.
sexy cop.
Yes.
That's it. That's the one.
Right.
I mean, I can give it a go if you don't want to, but yeah.
Okay. Should we find out specifically who we should be shaking down first?
Yeah,
Our
maybe.
bartender, she knows who's part of the unseen, and then we go and we find them, and then we'll do your plan, Penny.
Okay. I'm going to get into role.
We don't want to shake down the wrong person, right? Just save
Right.
that. Make sure
Right.
that we're shaking down
The
proper
right
people.
person.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, exactly. Okay. Just casually. We'll get a drink. We'll start. We'll ask like we're tourists, right?
Mhm.
Visiting from out of town, and we'd like to know about the rebellion. No, something. What about we'll work it out when it comes, right?
Yeah. We got this.
Yeah,
It's a great idea.
and tip well.
Mhm.
Tip well.
Always
Well-
tip well.
Penny's the only one of you who has money right now, so hopefully she's willing to buy drinks. The bartender looks over at the three of you. What can I get you?
I'll have an ale.
All right.
I will have one as well.
I too would like an alcoholic beverage.
A big one. She likes them big.
Yeah, like a double hander. Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
She pulls out 3 big mugs and fills them each up from a tankard behind the bar, sloshes them onto the table. They are quite full.
Are they
If anything, at least this is a generous bar. That's probably why the floor is so sticky.
do the glasses look clean?
Perception?
Ten.
The one on the left looks kind of clean.
I'll grab that one. Sorry, guys. Ellie doesn't care.
I haven't even checked.
Ellie's like, where was my bug? I ordered a drink and I wanted my bug in it.
Gotta have that protein.
Come on.
Extra here.
3 copper.
I can do that. Yeah. Okay. So, hi. What is your name, barkeeper lady?
Simone.
Simone. So, Simone, we're looking for people to talk to about stuff.
She leans over the bar towards you closer and says, "Oh, pretty like you, huh?"
Uh-huh.
Run away, Penny.
I
I'll just
mean,
like step up closer.
there's some people here who could probably sell you what you need.
So we're not looking to buy
Oh, come on, you come in here with 2 slave girls? Come on.
slave girls.
Excuse me.
She's right, Ellie.
I mean, oh, I can. Yeah. Yes.
She clearly thinks that you own these 2 women and are trying to either procure more sex or more drugs.
That's me.
Oh, now the drinking starts.
I am looking
These are my slaves.
to buy from people who don't do the law.
She reaches out and pats your hand and says, "Why don't you have a bit of a drink, love? Come back when you're feeling a bit more confident."
Oh, I feel
She winks at you and walks away.
Okay.
Like,
I have a plan.
we don't get out much.
It's not very good. If I can try to pretend to try to buy from one of the unseen, we can then talk to them.
What are we buying?
I think more slaves?
More slaves? We need less slaves.
Well, I don't want to sell one of you guys. You're my friends.
We're not selling either of us. We don't belong to you. You can't sell us, Penny.
I know. So I don't have anything to sell.
You could like fake sell us to someone.
Yeah, but what if they actually do go through with it? I don't want to have to fake real sell you.
Well, I'll deal with it. He'll just.
When you just keep raising the price, right? You just keep raising it up and up and up until they get to a point where they won't pay it.
Oh, I'm really bad at that. I usually go for the first price.
Don't go for the most price, Penny.
Go for like the best one that's got the most
Coins?
yeah.
And then triple the price. Make it a ridiculous number that no one would ever pay.
I don't even know what a good price would be, so
Do not sell us, Penny.
Yeah.
I don't want to sell you.
Yeah, follow Ryan. She knows things. Because I don't think you can barter here.
I can't barter anywhere.
Well, who's around us? Who's around us?
What are you looking for?
What are we looking for?
The unseen, I think.
Who looks no?
Who looks like they do tagging in their free time? Like who looks like they might secretly write rebellion propaganda?
Yeah.
You think you got that good of an insight?
Totally.
Can you tell who's working on their thesis and who's working on their novel when you go into a coffee shop? Because if so, you get a +2.
Ooh.
I usually think people are not doing that.
I think they're looking at porn.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've seen it.
That's one of the corner booths.
Oh boy.
Right. Okay. Fake selling. Can me and Ellie put our no knowledge together and see if we can spot someone
Yeah,
that
Can I give like Ryan insight? Do you
Yeah? Well, no. Yeah. Not as bad as you two.
Yeah, I'm terrible in insight. I can't read to anybody.
I mean, I have a +2. Do you have a +2?
I have the opposite of that.
A -2?
Yes, I do.
No, I have.
You know what? I'll give Ryan my. Can I give her advantage, like helping her do this? Like we'll do it together, and we'll so she can roll with advantage. Is that a thing that we can do?
Sure, but it's going to be really difficult if you're just trying to guess here who is part of a secret rebellion that's been hiding in the city for like 40 years.
Oh, I'm totally going to get up. Let's walk around.
Well, yeah, we can go walk around, but Penny's going to try and... But people will want, if they are unseen, and they know that we are palace slaves, that might be extra incentive. We could have knowledge that they might want to exploit.
That's true. Also, sorry, Melissa, just from before, he never mentioned he never mentioned anything about them. Them never mentioned they never mentioned anything about catching their attention or something. Did he ever mention anything like that about being like, is there a secret code word or something?
We all wear red bandanas.
It seems to be a lot of someone, they kind of connect you, and then you connect someone. So it's more like the way that you kind of communicate through Carmen. Like Carmen is a higher level contact than you, and eventually people might contact through you.
Okay. So shall we do this thing? And I'll give Ryan my arm to walk her around the room.
Yeah, let's go.
Penny, you do your pimp watch, okay?
Okay.
You do your pimp watch?
Yeah, that's it.
It up.
So Penny can keep an eye out if anyone does anything weird.
We have some good advice in the chat that you should either use the dark side of the Force or try to find a farm boy who's looking to bum a ride from a space smuggler. Yeah, chat's very Star Wars focused, which is a good timing.
Dr. Desmond was like, "Sell Ryan!" And I'm like, "What?" No!
Okay, so you guys are walking around the room trying to convince people to buy you?
Well, showing off the goods, right?
Okay.
That's what we're doing.
Okay, roll your performance checks. Elly, did you ever know how useful that bonus would be when you got it?
Should come in handy right now. Oh no, that was a 7.
Oh.
But I'd also like to as I'm walking around, I'll just be like, Leon.
You're just saying the name of the leader of the rebellion just quietly.
Just stroking out just quietly.
Leon. Anybody? And Penny, I want a performance check from you too to see how well you're pretending to be a pimp.
17.
Well done, Penny's leaning back on the bar.
Turns out being a rich girl and that level of just inherent value you have in yourself just really works out well here.
Yeah.
You're like, I could own people.
I can own people.
I definitely could. You're like, I get it. I get how that could happen. Oh, Penny. You got a long way to go, girl.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Ryan, how did you do in your performance?
22.
Unsurprisingly, Ryan is looking like quite the sale, and Elly is maybe hired muscle? Probably hired muscle.
Her cousin, maybe.
There's a lot of weird things going on. A lot of weird faces. A lot of weird body movements. You see for a moment that her abs just start doing that thing. It's no. One guy's just
them, not terrified.
Oh boy. All right, you guys make your really awkward rounds and sit back down with Penny to enjoy the rest of your drinks.
I think that went really well.
Just tell us, dear.
Yes.
Did it look all right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Oh, it's hard.
Did anyone do anything?
They were checking you guys out, but it doesn't seem like anyone here thinks they can afford Ryan. So the skill with which she presented herself sort of actually worked against you guys.
Oh no.
All right.
She looks like too fancy of a lady for this place.
We should get her some like
Tassels?
yeah, some tassels. Oh,
Whoa!
just kidding.
No.
What?
Yeah, take his shirt off.
I think
When Ryan's for sale, Ellie's customer service, but no one ever files complaints.
I think Penny's going to try to get the attention of the barkeeper again. Simone,
Oh, hey there!
hi. It doesn't look like there's anybody here at the bar that maybe is in our price range. Do you know where we could find maybe some more underground with a little bit more money? Somebody who's
Yeah, what she said.
People here got money.
Yeah, which one?
yeah, which one?
Is it the guy I almost made throw up with my ab rolls?
Did him.
Now, come on now. What you girls doing here? For real.
Yes, we are here.
Can we speak to you in a private room, maybe?
I'm not going in a room alone with you.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think it means that you could like do some real damage to her.
We're from the palace. We have information. We're just looking for the right person to sell it to. Our owner is Prince Atlas. We know there's things people might want to, information people might want to purchase from us.
I'm keeping an eye out as she's saying this too.
She is surprised you are being that upfront about it now. Simone thinks about it for a second and says, taking an awful big risk. Saying that in front of all these people.
We preferably will sell this information and take our money and run. Don't plan to go back. Right, Ellie?
Oh, fuck no. Down with the crown, I say.
Penny is not.
I just pull Penny into my side, like,
You giving them a lot of information. Know who owns ya, where you came from. I mean, anything you know could be, well, it's only valuable first person.
who should we be speaking to?
Tell you what, why don't you head around back? Might be someone you could talk to. She nods to the side of the bar where you see there is a door that leads towards back room, a basement.
A back room basement?
A back room or basement, you're not sure.
Oh, okay.
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 As we do this, I'd like to just as we're going, just like scan the surroundings for any like signs of the rebellion, because like who knows if someone like carved something in, or
Sure, you're looking for what, like that someone carved something into a table.
like a symbol like we saw at the house. Nothing.
Nothing specifically.
Ooh, Ryan.
Right.
I'm tapping Ryan on the leg. Ryan, is anybody like? Do you see any of those like fancy underground signs or anything like that you can read? I did a little bit of studying, and I know that certain individuals that are trained in certain ways are able to read different signs that are led there, but no books will duplicate the signs because it's all like a spoken and written thing. So, are there any here?
Is that?
Do you know what you're asking me for?
Nope. What Penny asked for.
That's all I can give you. I don't know the name for them. Like, I know the name for it. Penny doesn't know the name for it.
Is it like thieves' can't? I mean, I also have I also have a thing that I do have a thing where I can read anything that's written, but that's not what we're talking about. Okay, sorry, it was one of the two. One of the two. I can read and hear a lot of things real good, guys. Okay.
You can do it real good.
Okay. These babies and these babies.
I poked myself in the eye. Okay,
Yeah.
so what does that do?
Don't make me just don't have my book.
I got it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Unsurprisingly, Penny always has spell books available.
Not the spell books, but the rule book too.
But also, like, she would just have this, like, in her brain. Like, thieves' can't lives in the deepest, darkest holes of your brain.
Yeah.
That's where it inhabits.
Yeah. So through your training, you learn the thieves' can't. It's a secret mix of dialectic, jargon, and code that allows you to hide messages in seemingly normal conversations. You can also like scratch it upon like wood or anything that you can carve it in. You understand a set of secret signs and symbols to convey short, simple messages, such as whether an area is dangerous, territory of thieves' guild, where loot is nearby, if the people in the area are good or bad.
Very helpful.
Easy marks, or if they will provide a safe house for the thieves on the run.
Well, isn't that lovely? That's so helpful. Look at all those things you know. Ryan, did you finish your ale?
I'm taking it with me.
Did you finish
Elly?
the first glass, though? No?
No.
Okay. But no,
Elly,
you haven't seen anything yet.
Did you finish yours, Ellie?
Probably.
I'm going to push my full cup towards you and take your empty cup and be like, yum! So good!
All right.
I'll probably drink half of hers, and then, like, when we head out back, I'm holding an attack.
Cool. All right. You go to the door. It is a very, very steep set of stairs that leads down into an unfinished basement.
I'm just like, shall I go first, or would you like to, Ryan?
I'll sure. Yeah.
There's one flickering light out of sight. You can tell that it's there, but it's not very brightly lit.
I'm going to cast mage armor on myself.
Sure. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, and I'm holding an attack as we're going down.
Let's go into the creepy basement.
Cool. You head into the creepy basement. There is one main room, and it looks like there are some side rooms, or at least kind of pantries off to each side. Probably cold rooms. Maybe even some places to hold alcohol that's waiting its time to become even better alcohol. Mm-hmm. In the center of the room, there is a man sitting on a chair.
Why? That's so...
You recognize this man immediately, and you would even if he didn't have a bandage wrapped around his whole leg.
Uh-oh. Hello?
Maybe he has forgotten us.
Hello.
Who this?
This is the man who, in the very first episode, Ryan cut his Achilles tendon and then you let escape. Who you later found out is one of Lien's men.
Didn't we already see him?
You did. You saw when you last visited Lien. This guy was in the corner receiving medical care.
Yeah.
Which is how you knew that he was connected to the unseen.
Yeah, we saw him. We were the ones who took the key from him.
Yeah, he was the original person who had the original key before you killed 3 of his friends.
Oh my god.
Friend? Why do we keep bumping into you?
I'm stepping in front of Penny.
I thought you came here looking for me.
Who
or
are
for
you?
us.
We mean you no harm.
I don't know about that.
This
Penny's
time it
gonna
lay
slow
stay,
down.
and he taps his leg. Suppose I got off lucky compared, though.
It looks like you're doing better. How's the family?
Good. Lien keeps them safe.
Sorry about your friends. It's just that there's a little bit of like a bloodlust, and you see red, and it's just.
Didn't you like cleave one of them in two? Like, this is pretty brutal.
Penny also took one of their skulls and melted his face off.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, do not bring Brian into this. Do not
He's
bring
living a better
Brian
life.
into this.
Wow.
Yeah, it was not your finest moments. New leg, who dis?
Like, who this?
We're here to talk.
Then talk.
Well, if we have information, then you better have money.
It's not really how this works.
What's in this room? Sorry, I just want to know. Is it just darkness surrounding him?
He's got a torch sitting, or sorry, not a torch, a what do you call a torch when it's sitting in a thing? A lantern.
A lantern.
There's a lantern. I was gonna say a torch in a bucket. That's not what that is. Bucket torch. There's a lantern sitting on the ground in front of him, and he's got a cane leaning against the side of the chair he's in. So it looks like he came down here and he set down the lantern and sat down. The room is unfinished. The floor is all dirt. There are some boxes around the room, various doors that look like they lead to cold rooms or places where alcohol might be brewing based on the smell. But otherwise, that's basically it.
Wait.
I almost want to take Ryan and Ellie and just like a sidebar and be like, what information are we trying to find out for Atlas?
Anything, I think. Didn't you want to know if there was people in the castle who works for them, where they operate? I don't know, the usual? There's nobody else for. I don't know, I was drinking a lot. I don't. But, isn't that what he asked?
That's part of what he asked. He also asked you to help find them, kill them. Basically just like rid this group from his beautiful city.
I'm gonna walk closer to the guy and tell him we want him gone as much as you.
I can see why you would.
I'm glad that's notable.
How long has he kept you?
It's been now like almost a month.
So you still remember freedom?
Yes.
Hold on to that.
Of course I will. I'll never let that go.
Um, do you know if there's more around town of you guys?
Yes. This rebellion's been operating for over 30 years.
Wow. Good job.
We
Do
do
you
our
know-
best.
Do you know where?
How long has Penelope ruled? Has it been, or did this start before Penelope?
This would be after she started.
It was her father, right?
Her father wasn't a great guy either, but the Unseen specifically formalized themselves after she became Empress.
We need to focus this on her. She's the problem. They have a point about that. Okay, fine.
Yeah, we're looking to help bring down Queen Penelope's reign.
It's a place to start. Of course, the prince isn't much better.
He's fine. He's young.
He's hardly young anymore.
Well, you hardly have a leg anymore, so...
Well, that escalated quickly.
Listen, we can all judge people from outside of glass castles and things like that, but you don't know someone until you've lived with them for a little while and watch them try to make good the bad that other people do.
It's true. Like my roommate when I was at school, when I still had one, thought that it was so weird some of the things that I was doing and like all the screaming in the night and just you just don't know some people until they just start shrieking uncontrollably after you describe some of the experiments you've been doing.
Penny, roll an unintentional intimidation check.
Okay. Oh man, yeah, that's a 20.
Natural 20?
No, 18 plus 2.
Jeez. Okay. The guy pushes back a little bit in his chair, seeming a little bit uncomfortable, and kind of looks around the room like he's regretting coming here alone.
So we were just trying to find out the whereabouts of some of the other places to...
I'm not telling you anything. You can kill me if you want.
Oh, we wouldn't want to kill you.
Oh, really? You wouldn't want to kill me?
Well, no, if we wanted to kill you, we would have killed you back when we had the chance.
Yeah, you took Bradley's head.
His name is Bradley? I've been calling him... What did I call him?
Brian?
Brian!
Brian, very close.
I've been calling him Brian. Bradley, I'm going to make a note of that.
You're a maniac, you know that?
Me?
Listen, she's young. You don't speak to her like that.
You're just gonna let her take people's skulls and present them and keep them for fun? That was a real person, with family, with friends.
She treats him like family.
Oh, great. I'm sure his family really appreciates that.
We could bring it back.
Would you like his head?
I'd like him back.
Well, I'm sorry,
might
but
be able to do that eventually too.
yeah. But you know what? It wasn't. We didn't know at the time. We didn't realize. So it was our bad.
I'm not selling them out if that's what you're here for.
We're not here for selling out. I've spoken to Carmen. I'm looking to get in touch with Lian.
And what about these two?
They're with me.
You're willing to take the risk that if they do something, it be held over you? You trust them that strongly? Even this one? And he nods at Penny angrily.
Oh, I resist the urge to grab him and I say yes. Especially her.
Especially Lisa, but especially Barb. Look, you came here to deliver some information. Deliver it. We'll see where we go from there.
Not without payment.
That's not how this works. We're freedom fighters. We don't pay.
Well, we're slaves and we need money.
What are you going to do with your money if you're a slave?
That's not your concern.
Yeah.
Your concern is getting us money. We have information.
If you want to escape, we can offer you safe passage. We can give you a place to stay.
You can offer us escape, and I'll hold up the ankle bracelet. I'll do like a full, like, standing completely straight up, and one leg just pops up, just like, you can offer us.
Yes. You certainly, although your friend would be more difficult.
No, you get nothing without them.
I'm not saying we wouldn't try. I'm saying she looks fancy.
There is no try, only do.
Ryan is fancy, bitch.
She is fancy, and we're taking her with us.
Fancy. She is fancy.
Yeah.
Why is that a problem?
The
She's
problem
fine.
is that the prince doesn't like things taken away from him.
She sleeps in a closet.
Wait, wouldn't that give you guys the upper hand though? If say like something from the prince were to leave, then his attention would be divided, which would give you guys the opportunity to do whatever dastardly deeds you wanted to do.
Why are we giving them this many suggestions? Hold on, you guys.
I'm sorry, this is Penny talking. Penny doesn't know.
That's why we're willing to take the chance.
I don't even remember who we're working with. I don't know, what side are we on? I don't know anymore.
Listen, give me 2 seconds with this guy. Just give me a moment. I just need to speak with him. Okay?
Can I get your name, Mr. Sir?
Suppose there's no harm. Everett.
No, Everett.
Were you writing down, like, no harm as if it was his name?
Yes.
Penny. Penny, no.
It's crossed out with
No,
Everett.
Penny.
Just give me just one moment to speak to this guy. I'm sure I can make him see reason.
Right, Penny, that's our cue. To go upstairs.
Okay.
Right, okay.
Okay, you head upstairs. The door closes behind Ryan, and you are left alone in the dark with Everett.
So you work for them.
I do.
No one else.
No one else.
I mean, you lost a leg doing something for a cause you believed in, but sometimes that causes people to change back to something they didn't believe in before. So I'm just double checking everything.
I've been fighting beside Lian for decades. This is my passion. This is what I devoted my life towards. The Empress killed my family too. And if you're one of her slaves, judging from those wings, she killed everyone you know too. Getting a little cut isn't going to change that, is it?
And I'll just pull the map out and I'll just like slap it in his lap.
He unfolds it and raises an eyebrow and says, "You said you trust the other two, but you sent them away." He folds it up and tucks it into his pocket.
I trust him. I'm not sure they trust me. Especially not with this.
They don't agree with what we're doing, do they?
They don't understand.
Puts you in a difficult position, my friend.
I just need time to make them realize what's going on. I know they want their freedoms, they just don't know they want their freedoms.
So tell me, and maybe this is something you'll have to uncover for yourself, what would make them join us? I don't know quite why Liam thinks they're so valuable. They seem quite interested in having you on board.
I mean, I've fought in the wars before. I'm strong, I'm loyal. But I know Ryan's got a heart bigger than she wants people to believe, and that she's lost more than she tells us. And that even though she works for someone, not even works for someone, is enslaved to someone, that she wants more than that in life. And I know Penny, she's the smartest person I know, and that she wants to keep learning, but I don't think that her learning inside that castle is going to be good for her. Especially under someone who's done so much bad. And I feel like she should see the world. She deserves it. She deserves a new start somewhere else.
The Academy exists to turn out criminals. Sanctioned ones. But murderers and monsters. You think she can rise above that?
Of course I do. I stake my life on it.
So what do you need from us to convince them to join?
Something big to turn the odds in our favor. Something I don't even know, something so mind-changing that they never even saw it coming and never even believed in it until it happened. Like an offer of freedom for the first time in Ryan's life, and I'm sure, not having millions of gold in debt for Penny. A clean slate somewhere else, or a chance to start somewhere new with a better life and the possibility of helping others. Or even not even that. They might even just want to do their own thing, but...
That Ryan girl doesn't seem quite what she appears. Would you agree?
I mean, she's got secrets. It's completely understandable. I don't know if she's keeping that many secrets. You make it sound like some big thing.
We'll see. Now then, I should get this back. He goes to stand and picks up his cane.
You will be sending us word.
You can trust.
If not, I'll find you and I'll cut off your other fucking leg.
Somehow you scare me less than the little one.
Oh, fuck off.
Before he leaves, he holds out his hand to you for one of those, soldier arm brace things.
I'll give him my gloved hand. Just...
We'll be seeing you. Elly Pilwicken.
Yeah, I hope so. And then I'll brush him off and I'll go upstairs real quick.
Cool. As you leave the last stair, once you've gotten up and back to the main area, you see behind you the light flickers out into nothing.
What, like he was never there?
Maybe he just blew out the light. It's completely dark down there now.
Spooky.
She's just sitting there in the dark, just like,
Yeah, just like,
they leave soon because there's nowhere else.
We got her good.
Good job, Lantern. We did it. Is there a Lantern Pokemon? I feel like there has to be.
Oh, there is.
I'll go upstairs and I'll be like, oh my god. Yeah, you know, I really got into him then.
Yeah?
I think they're gonna send word of them soon.
Right. So we have to just wait.
Sure, if you want to wait, let's have a drink. No, you want to go? I mean, did you want to check out any of the other warehouses or the place?
Maybe? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like we know a lot, but are we just... Maybe we should talk out in the streets instead of in here.
Yeah, let's do that.
If I finish my drink, have I found anything?
Yes. The others are talking about leaving, and you tip your glass up to finish it. And when you've emptied it of all of its alcohol, you see a sigil on the bottom that says basically like safe haven. To most people, it would probably look like some grime or something, but it's clearly intentional.
Why don't we go speak out in the alley?
Yes, the alley will be much more safe than inside the bar.
Of course, the alleys are always the safest place to speak.
We got stabbed in the alley last time.
Guys, are you trying to get killed? You can't say that stuff in front of a GM. You can't say stuff like that.
Again, it's Penny. Like,
Yeah, we didn't get stabbed last time. Well, I mean, there was some minor stabbings. But
And I mean, come on, Ryan's been stabbed every night this week.
oh,
Not even true. Mostly. Not even mostly true.
sure,
Most-
Jan.
Sure, Jan.
Sure, Jan.
man.
If you guys are looking for a safe place to talk, would anyone like to try to find somewhere that might be ideal for that kind of conversation?
I can
Yeah.
do that.
Team effort.
Let's say perception.
All
Or
right.
or I'll give you the option to do investigation if you want to try to find somewhere that's safe.
Ooh, I can do that.
Oh, okay.
This would be a lot easier if I had my map, but unfortunately, somebody stole it. The dastardly person.
Actually, how did people get into your room? I thought you had that Brian's brain juice backing it up on top of the door.
I did. Somebody must have disarmed it.
Your traps would be better than that.
I know. I thought I was better than that.
Once you go to bed a lot.
I don't know. I got a 15 in terms of my investigation.
I got a 19.
Ooh.
Nice.
2, natural 20.
Very nice. You have to walk a little ways. Every time you feel like you find somewhere that's sort of safe down here, you get a sense that somebody's doing something illegal somewhere. Like you find an empty house and then you hear voices in the backyard. And so eventually you find your way to the merchant's quarter, which is maybe a 15 minutes walk. And you find yourself into a nicer bar. And you find a nice corner booth, like the traditional looking for a quest booth. And yeah, you get a few glasses and sit down, and it's pretty empty after lunch at this point. You are free to talk.
Okay.
Yes, Penny.
Okay. I'm not freaking out.
You did really good there.
I'm not freaking out. What are we doing?
I don't know.
Listen, I think anything's better than. And I know you guys don't see it the same way I do, but I mean, wouldn't you say anything's better than being indentured to to a cause that you don't believe in, to the people who you're in servitude to.
That's Penelope. You know that's not Atlas. You know that's not Arsen. It's something that they don't believe in either.
Yeah, but Ryan, listen. They're not in charge right now. There's Penelope and there's Cade, and they're in charge. And who the fuck knows? It might be another 30 or 40 years, but before they're finally in charge. Are you
about demoting a royal family? It'll all be murdered.
What do you mean?
But they're not going to just depose. That's the word, right? Take a king or a queen off of.
No, but what I'm saying is that for the times for things to change, it's probably not going to be another 50, 40 years until they're dead, or they've moved on, or they've run away, or they've been murdered. I mean, are you willing to wait around another 50 years while they're on top? And Atlas is a super fucking great guy, and so is Arsen, but I mean, they're not the same people. They're not in charge.
I'm just saying that I very much doubt that they'll be let go. They haven't done anything. I get this. I get it against Penelope. I get it against the Empress and the Emperor and what they've done, but they're not going to just let Atlas and Arsen go.
No. What I'm saying is that the only time that things might change are when they finally have the crown. And I'm saying that's not probably for another 40 or 50 fucking years.
I understand. I'm saying the problem is that the solution isn't to just kill them all right now.
No, I'm not saying just kill them all right now. I'm just saying, like, we're not going to wait around 40 or 50 fucking years. We need to do something now. And I'm not saying let's kill the princes.
What do you think this rebellion solution is?
I don't know. We haven't spoken to them about anything. I'm just saying that there's more to life than being trapped inside a castle and living in a fucking closet.
Nice closet. Really nice closet.
You live in a nice closet. Wouldn't you like to see the world? Wouldn't you like to have a life of your own?
Well. Anyway, regardless. I think perhaps we should hold off until we know what the Unseen's intentions are. You don't know what the intentions are, then perhaps we should start helping them until we find out their plan.
Right. I mean, I'm pretty sure we all know what their plan is. For the long term.
I don't know. Like, in my history books, generally there are two types of people that try to overthrow power. There are those that try to overthrow power for those that don't have any. For those that are in need and trying to help out those who are dying. But then there are those who are seeking power because they want power and to rule over those people. Are we sure the Unseen aren't the latter of the two? If we do overthrow...
Trading one evil for another.
I'm not saying they are. I mean, in my mind, like, I've got a plan. Like, I just need to ride this out for another 40 or 50 years. And then I'll finally be able to pay back all of my debts. And then I can continue my studies.
Right. Right. So the rest of us who don't want to live in servitude continue living out in servitude, or take our own lives, or whatever the cost. But you keep working on your schooling until you've gotten where you need to be.
I haven't thought about it that way.
I'm forgetting we don't need to be arguing amongst ourselves. This is not helpful. Maybe we should just take a break, right? Go for a walk, talk about something else. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's,
right.
yes. Let's. How about we grab a drink and go for a walk?
Yeah. If we could, I think there's a bakery. We could get Penny if you want to buy us lunch.
Ooh.
Penny, if you want to buy us lunch. Oh,
I
Sandwich right now.
I mean, I really do need to start paying off some of those loans. But I guess I could give some of that for a lunch date, yeah.
It's only like 10 minutes of your debt. It doesn't add up.
Look, we're slaves, okay? We don't have money. Penny, you're the rich one here.
Yeah, and I've got a lot of debt behind me, so okay.
I think I'm gonna steal it if you prefer.
No, I'll pay.
Perfect.
Thank
Okay.
you. Best.
You guys go and get some drinks for walking. You get a nice bag to carry your drinks in. Get some pastries. Head down to the docks. Look at the seagulls.
There's so much going on with the Empire, and there's these people, and that we should be part of them, and we both be crazy. Being crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This isn't really my thing. I read history, I don't make it. I don't know.
Penny, don't you have any sort of idea of how you want your life to plan out to be? Besides, becoming a powerful wizard and all that stuff.
Well, that's about it.
What, you want to be indentured to an emperor your entire life?
Well, I mean, I want to be in debt for a long time. And as long as I can still continue my studies, that's okay. Right? Right?
No.
No?
What kind of life is that, Penny?
Well, I mean, at first I thought I was going to be kicked out and exiled from the entire kingdom, but my sister was able to help me out.
What did you do?
I mean, I just dropped out. This is what I did.
You dropped out?
Uh-huh.
I don't think that causes, what was it called? Exile and being kicked out of
That's what you said. You said that. Mm-hmm.
Why did you drop out? You wanted to keep studying, though.
Yes.
No, that's not an answer, Penny. That's a word.
Yes, it is.
Very well. Keep your secret.
So, do we tell Atlas then? Or Ryan?
I suppose. I mean, there's not much to tell him. We didn't really get much information, did we?
I don't think.
I don't know. We got a lot of information. We know what's his face, Everett. And we also know about Liam. And we know the house that they frequent. And we know that they're at a bar.
Penny, we can't just hand that information over.
I know. But I'm just, I'm trying to figure out our options. Like, do we trust Atlas?
Of course we do, but do we trust the people he works for?
Mm-hmm.
No, Penny. The answer is no.
No, we don't. No, we totally don't. But like, if we trust him, like I work for them, right? and I know the information. If you told me not to tell them, I wouldn't tell them.
Okay, don't tell them this.
Okay.
Don't tell them that we spoke to these people. Don't tell them where the safe house is.
Okay. But I'm just saying, like, if I don't tell our employer, what's to say he doesn't tell his? Maybe he can give us some advice, a course of action. I don't.
I just chuck whatever food I'm eating into the water that we're sitting in front of. Just.
Well, this is serious. She's throwing out food. This is serious.
I'm weighing our options right now. I don't know.
Of course, but Penny, I don't think you understand how serious this is.
No, I guess not.
I mean, it's not a life or death situation at this exact moment, but I mean, it is our lives at stake right now, and I mean, it is our futures. These people, very spooky, you have heard, but apparently are not that. But again, what is that? What is that saying? It's like history is written in the hands of the people who succeed or something.
Yeah, that was really good, Ellie.
Yeah, like something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, I mean, all of these tales you've heard, probably just from the people of the Empire.
Mm.
So these people who want to take down the Empire and take down the people who sit high on these golden thrones, I mean, it's obviously super scary, so they spread the word, and then they're like, oh my god, I'd hate to have my empire, my golden throne taken away. Well, how am I going to take my shit in the morning? Oh my goodness. What am I going to do?
I mean, that's what I kind of felt when I was first hearing about this.
Of course, because it's terrifying, and you've never known anything else. But I mean, I've come from a place outside of here, and these people that have taken us are the terrorists, are the people who are causing wars in other lands and taking over and destroying people and destroying cultures and just conquering everything they see fit.
So and what should we do about it?
I mean, anything we can. I mean, we can't just sit idly by while these people are here and we have the opportunity to do something. We live inside the palace. We have an opportunity here. It's dangerous. Of course it's fucking dangerous, but I mean, it's worth it. Penny, I know it's scary. I'll just pull her in. I know, Penny, I'm sorry. I know it's scary, and I know every time I bring stuff up like this, it's scary, but I mean, it's necessary. It's something that could change everything, and it's something that could save more than it does right now.
Yeah.
Do you need to have a think?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, Ryan, what do you think? Even though you're in a worse position than Penny is.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I'm sorry if I've been a freedom fighter since the wars began, and I can smell trouble. I can smell. I don't know. It's almost like it's like a sense of some kind, and you've been through more than most, and you shouldn't go through any more. And you're definitely more than someone's, closet sex toy. It's crazy. You're and you've got your own stuff.
Yeah, you're a full bedroom sex toy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Penny.
You've got like a special night and a bring up. There's like a heat up and a cool down setting and everything.
That's not Atlas's choice though. It wasn't his idea. He's against it as much as the rest of us are.
Sure, but what I'm saying is, although Atlas and Arsen are great guys, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the people who brought them into this world, the people who are still ruling today. And I mean, we right now, being here right now, we might have the opportunity to save those we care about. Like fuck the other guys, but they've never done a thing wrong, so we might be able to help in that way. But if we don't do anything, I mean,
Do you think we can trust anybody in the palace outside of us?
I feel like Raph is pretty trustworthy.
I was kind of thinking the same thing.
But besides that, I don't really... Oh, I said Ben. Ben's kind of nice. But he's kind of stupid, so I wouldn't say anything to him.
Yeah. I might be able to talk to Mr. Tomas, but he seems a little bit older.
Your sister?
Don't talk to Tomas.
Okay.
Don't do it, Penny.
Okay.
Yeah,
you're right. Maybe my sister will have a better handle on this kind of stuff.
Even your sister, Penny, I love you to bits, but don't tell your sister just yet.
Okay.
Just for safeties.
Okay. I'll do it.
All right.
Do you people... Yeah. Do you understand where I'm coming from here? Do you understand what I'm saying?
I think so. It's so very new. I don't know. I've never thought about this kind of stuff before. I mean, I've always just thought the Empire is good. It's great, I was in my house. I got to go to university and study for a long time. I got to see my sister rise and flourish and excel and make an amazing life for herself and see the same thing for my parents.
Well,
I mean, it could only happen with how we set up the Empire.
Oh, Penny, that's not true. There's a whole world out there. There's a whole world out there. Penny, you could go to this. I'm sure there's schools out there. I'm sure there's places to go visit. There's places to explore and stuff. I'm sure there's really interesting places. Even your sister and your family would love.
Maybe. But I mean, that's the life that they wanted.
It's the life they've only ever known.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's more to that.
I've never thought about it. Like, I've never thought that there could be more. Like, I was very content with what I had. And yeah, as I said, like that, I was content with my plan of just keep on trucking until I could make it. So I don't know. The thought of that going away is very scary. I don't want that to go away.
Of course it's scary, but if it isn't scary, is it really worth fighting for? Sometimes the best things in life are scary.
I don't know about that. Like, I mean, a really nice graveyard, really, really late at night, that's not scary, and that's one of my favorite things.
I'll just pull Penny in. I'm like, Penny, I'll find you so many amazing graveyards. You'll
Really?
have all the bones to pick with them.
You're really old one with more.
Sorry, I forgot.
Really old ones with like above ground crypts? Or
Yeah.
super old ones with below ground crypts?
Annie, I'll find you whatever you want.
Oh, wow. I can finally maybe do my spell that I've been working on for so long.
Mm.
I really want to like there's a type of magic that I'm able to animate things that used to be alive. I almost,
Penny, that sounds awesome.
I'm almost there.
Could you like animate a rock or something?
No, because the rock was never really alive.
What about like a stick?
No, this would have to be like a sentient humanoid thing.
So like a bear or something.
Maybe it would have to be either a pile of bones or a fresh corpse.
Oh my goodness, Penny! I'll keep an eye out for some bones for you.
All right.
I didn't realize you could use the whole skeleton. I'll find one for you.
I'm not quite there yet. It's going to happen soon.
I'm totally keeping an eye out for all the skeletons now.
The skeletons.
Skeletons.
Ellie's like that cat that keeps like bringing in dead things. I brought this for you. It's a present.
Merry Christmas.
Yay.
Penny always appreciates bones under a pillow, and Ryan never does. She's so ungrateful.
Grateful.
My friends are hard to shop for, okay?
This holiday season.
I'm so over it. Yeah. What is Ryan doing this whole time?
Sitting. Silent.
There's nothing to say?
I want to like
say out loud.
I want to like poke a little bit and be like, Ryan,
Yes, Penny.
what are you thinking about?
Lots of things. I don't know. This is not something that I'm ready to make a decision on, so I'm not going to pretend like I am. I don't know. I can see both sides, so until I know better, I'm not choosing either.
I mean, why don't we go to... I mean, the safe house was there last time. I mean, why don't we go to the safe house? We could go speak to them in person. Maybe they could even fill you in on some of the stuff that they've witnessed that maybe that you haven't had the chance to. And I mean, I know it's going against like one person's word against another's, but I mean,
I would be interested to know what they're planning to do.
Me too.
Yeah.
You turn around and Penny bumps into somebody.
Oof.
Who the fuck? I just reach out and grab him.
Hang on. Oh, sorry, love. He like pats you like on the shoulders. Excuse me. And
that's okay.
And slips beside you. Would anyone like to roll a perception roll?
I would sure love to do that. Ryan?
Yeah, I do as well.
22.
Okay. This guy definitely lifted something off Penny.
Oh, I grab him. I just grab him by the front of his shirt, and I'm just like,
Easy, love.
hand it over now.
Hand over what?
And I'll just like pull my sword out as I'm holding it, or sorry, as I'll pull my axe.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, I'd hate to make a mess right now.
Wait, did he take something from me?
Sure did.
I want to turn to him. Sir, did you take something from me?
For a minute, he gives you like this flabbergasted look, like what? And when he sees that Elly isn't falling for it, he's like, "Okay, but let me go."
Can I have it back? I start checking over myself. What did I lose?
He took your orb.
That was around my neck.
Well, he grabbed your chest.
It was in the girls.
I'm just.
Great
I've
struggle.
got.
From the alley, that's what they're called. From the alley just down the ways, you see a couple of his friends pile out. Until there are 6 of them.
I'm gonna pull out my wand, oblivious to the 6 friends, and I'm like, "You give that back to me right now, mister."
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm pointing my wand like right at him.
Mm-hmm. Do it. Avada Kedavra that bitch.
Oh wow, you just straight for it, straight for the kill.
From Penny.
All right. He, while you are holding him, like brings his arm down hard on one of yours and slips under the other and pulls back until he's standing with his friends.
Does he?
Yeah.
Can I contest that or no?
He rolled a 19. You're welcome to try. I guess there's a chance you can get a 20.
A strike?
Come on, Dices.
No, it's a 19.
Oh, so close. See, it heard 19, and it was like, we'll get you there. We'll get you there.
If it's in athletics, it would have been a 21.
Of course it is.
He's not going anywhere. He's just kind of standing, and he pulls the necklace out and kind of like bounces it in front of you. I said, "Huh." And I thought the girl was the most expensive thing you had on you.
I cast Chill Touch on him.
Cool.
And I swing.
Also, I'm worth way more than an orb, by the way. Thank you.
Yeah, you should be the most insulted one here.
I am.
Hey!
Excuse me.
Let's do initiative. Let's just get it out of the way.
Okay. 16.
Ooh, 5.
I got a 9.
Ellie, go for it.
Oh fuck. Well, I'd like to cleave down. Oh, sorry. First, I would like to rage.
Yeah.
Rage it.
Like
Rage, fucking rage.
Rage, fucking rage.
And I just cleave down onto this guy, just like aiming straight for his head because I'm just seeing red right now.
Cool.
Do a 23 hit?
Jesus. Yeah, you hit him.
Okay.
A 23 is not normal. You should have that checked out.
I should. I really should. Oh my god. So 14 damage plus 16 damage.
Are you trying to kill him?
Yes.
You kill him.
Stole for my friend.
You squish him.
Good. I'd like to splatter him, please.
Yeah, how do you splatter him?
Vertically? Vertically. I would like to splatter vertically, please.
Okay.
I'd like to just cut through clavicle to, like, hip.
Cool. You give him what would be a cool star if he didn't die immediately.
Cool.
The orb drops to the ground and rolls towards Penny's feet.
I got you, Penny. But I'm
You
also
guys, the world is crazy. Like, if like somebody just pickpockets you and you're just like, I'm just gonna cut him in half. Like, that's the world you live in.
Yeah.
That's the kind of fucked up world you live in. Like, not like, please give it back or let's call the police. Let's just chop him in half.
He didn't give it back after we asked him really nicely.
We asked him one time very nicely.
And
He
he said
said-
no.
Then he insulted me, and then she cut him in half. Look.
Yeah.
Penny, over to you. Your orb is now back.
All right, I pick it up and I put it over my neck.
He broke the clasp.
Ah, no.
I got a pocket full of orb. I got a pocket of
It's okay. You can knot it or whatever. You can hold it. You can put it in your bag.
I'll put it in like a breast pocket.
It's a good thing you have a friend who like fix metal for a living.
It's true.
Or friend of a friend, I guess.
It's a friend of a friend. I'll talk to them later. I'm going to look at one of the 6, the one that looks the meanest, and I'm going to point my finger. I think I just want to scare the guys off so that they run away. I'm going to point my finger and say, if you guys don't leave us alone, you haven't even seen what my other friend is going to do, and cause fear.
Cool.
It's just Ryan with like all black eyes, like spinning her knives in the corner, just like.
I'm really confused about who's on my side, so I need someone to kill.
They must succeed a wisdom saving throw or become frightened until the end of the turn.
Okay, wisdom saving throw, eh?
Yep.
What are they saving against?
My spell save DC of 12.
How many is it?
It's just the one person. That's why I picked like the one that's closest.
Ooh, they do save.
Oh no.
I know. It's a big meanie.
He is a big meanie.
A big meanie. Ryan!
Yeah. I'm going to try and stab one of them.
Okay.
Stab him.
Stab him.
Yeah. Okay.
Give him the stab.
I'm going to give him a little stab. Stabby.
Give him the poke.
15?
The poke.
15?
Yeah.
Sorry, just to a random one or to the one who your friends were attacking?
Yeah.
It hits.
Yeah. What's my rules for sneak attack? Do I get sneak attack?
No, you don't have advantage.
Can I move so that I will get it next time?
They're all kind of in a line. It'd be difficult. You could do it.
Yeah, one of us has to be adjacent to one of them as well.
Yeah, it really has to be Elly. I mean, Penny's too squishy.
Okay.
Do you remember the rat?
Oh.
That rat almost killed Penny.
Yeah.
That left her with 1 hit point left. Do you think she can fight in a real battle?
No.
Yeah. 4 damage.
Cool. You do 4 damage. Cool. They look pretty horrified by what Elly has done, but they keep an eye on the rest of you, and 2 of them move together towards Ryan.
No.
Yeah, it looks like they're following some orders. It looks like they're a little bit more regimented than you might have guessed. First one tries to stab you. An 18 will definitely hit you. The other one's a 20. Super duper.
Oh no.
They both pull out daggers.
Oh no.
How many HP do you have?
10.
Cool.
I know, right? You're telling me.
You fall unconscious, and as you are aware of this happening, you feel a sense of like some poison shooting through your body.
Even better. Awesome.
Cool. So let's see. 1's dead. There's 6 total. So we're down to 5. 2 of them attacks. There's 3 more. Elly, 2 more coming at you.
Oh yeah.
11.
Miss.
12.
Miss.
Penny, when coming at you? 10. No? Oh, you're muted. Okay. Awesome.
It misses.
It misses. Elly, you are standing there and you see the 2, it seems like rogues, who went for Ryan, who stabbed her seemingly at the same time, and how she crumpled. One of them has caught her in his arms and is starting to drag her away. The other is standing in front holding his dagger out.
I only have 1 attack. Why would you do this to me? I'm going to like barrel through, and I'd like to try and like hip check and then like cleave through the other guy.
like a golf swing?
Yeah. 4.
As in 4 pieces of him?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
At least.
Make it happen.
Oh god. Okay. 17?
Yep.
Okay. 11 plus to 13 points of slashing damage.
That gets him.
Okay.
Second guy falls. His friend is still pulling Ryan away.
Do I have enough speed to try and, like, get up to him?
They're pretty close. You can't really get much closer this turn.
Good. I'd like to, like, get right up in front of him because I've used all my attacks. Can I try to, like, get up in his path? So if he tries to get out of my range, I can attack him?
Yeah, I'll buy that. I'll buy that.
That's me. I'm gonna get up in front of him and I'm just like...
Okay. Breathe heavily in front of him. Got it. Penny, what are you going to do?
Have any of the remaining... There's 3 remaining, right?
4.
4. Have any of them been hit before?
One of them.
Okay. I'm going to cast out my finger and with my wand say, you better stop it, and I'm going to cast Toll the Dead.
You better stop it.
You better stop it.
You better stop.
Knock it off. I'm
In the
warning
name
you.
of the moon.
In the moon of the moon, I will punish you.
What do you do?
So Toll the Dead, they need to make a wisdom saving throw again at 12.
Nope.
Yay! So they will take 10 points of damage.
Okay. That guy's dead.
All right. You hear that toll? That's the toll of the dead.
I feel like you need to have like a special move set for this. Ryan, you are fading kind of in and out of consciousness thanks to this poison that is seeping through your body. Suddenly you feel something sharp at your neck.
Is that really necessary if I'm hardly conscious?
You might be awake.
I'm not moving.
You get back 1 HP.
Oh, yay.
You are now conscious, but you're still being dragged by this guy. You can choose to fake that he still has you. Like, Elly can see your face. This guy can't see you.
Wait, can I try and stab him? Can I try and...
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. I want to try and move, like, slowly. So he doesn't notice. And then just...
Let's see if you can do it.
Probably not. Let's be honest, probably not. Oh, man. That's not good. 6.
The dice are not in your favor today, are they?
No, they're not.
You made them.
No, I didn't make these ones. The ones that I make are no better to me.
Straight to jail. Straight to dice jail.
Don't like me.
Cool. The one remaining guard who's going to be dragging off Ryan hesitates, nods to his 2 friends who go charge at Elly, trying to slow her down. Elly, 20.
That hits.
Elly, 14.
Damage?
No, to hit.
Oh, that hits. Yeah.
How many HP do you have?
I have 25, but because I'm raging, I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. So I take half damage on all of those.
Piercing, slashing? Okay. Resistance 1?
Yeah.
Okay. You will take...
So it's half on all of them.
It's half on the total.
It's half on, so on each total, it's half.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll do these separately then. So that's 7. And the other one is 6.
Okay.
And the guy with Ryan continues to try to pull her off. And then... Ha! He falls onto his ass.
Oh.
Sucker.
I do the point and go, ha!
Ryan, when you hit the ground, you feel like the ground is slippery.
Maybe like you lose 1 HP. Unconscious.
Ooh, hurts, doesn't it?
Oh no, a bruise. Oh.
Oh, shucks.
Oh, why
Okay.
is the ground slippery?
That's them.
Is
Why?
it slippery with blood?
Elly,
Yes.
what do you want to do?
I would like to who is attacking me right now? Like, am I in combat with multiple people?
Yes, there are 2 guys standing before you trying to smack you in the face, and there's one on the floor with Ryan, who's sitting on his ass.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, I'm going to attack one of these 2 little assholes, and I'm just going to try to just uppercut him.
Sure.
And I'm 18.
You uppercut him.
Okay. Roll for body chopping.
Things only Elly says.
Roll for body chopping.
Roll for a body chop.
So another 14 points of damage.
Okay. He is just still alive.
Oh, boy.
Sweet Jesus.
Yep.
That's all I can do, I think, right? Because I have a 2-handed weapon, so it takes my fucking offhand attack. I grab him. I just grab him.
You gave him you punched him down to 1 HP. Like, he's not living a great life.
He's bleeding. He's bleeding.
He's not doing well. Like, he's alive, but he's not happy.
Sorry, honey.
Penny.
Huh. So, how many are left?
There are 3 left, including one of them that Elly punched until near death.
Okay, I think he's... Which one has Ryan?
The one on the ground has not been hit yet. He's,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm going to point my wand to him
Mm-hmm.
and say, let go of her now! And I'm going to cast Chill Touch.
Okay.
So it's an attack roll. That might do with the 13.
Yep.
Woo!
He's living a bad life.
He is. 5 points of necrotic damage.
5 spicy butt points.
All right. He takes 5 spicy butt points, to quote Elly.
And I reiterate, leave now, please.
I like that Penny's this mix of like a super sweet like teenage witch and like an old man yelling at people to get off his lawn. Leave now, or else.
Or else.
I want to be happy.
These are
I'm the or else that comes out of that house.
Yeah.
I'm the or else. I come out in my walker and I'm like,
Ryan, you're on the ground next to this guy. Oh, you are you gonna try to stand up?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a dexterity save.
13?
How much?
13?
You do not stand up.
Oh. This is so embarrassing.
You're all greasy on the floor.
Who can do it?
Who knows who's been on the street?
Is it greasy? Why is the floor slippery?
it's the streets!
What kind of street is greasy?
It's the streets! The streets aren't clean! Where?
Oh, Ryan.
I want to go back to slavery.
We're just gonna leave you up there.
This is just
I want
outside
to
world
go
is
home,
disgusting.
guys. This is terrible. Okay. Who do we got left? The 1 HP man attacks Elly
Heck yeah.
with all of his existence, and he sucks. He sucks real hard and does it badly.
Good.
Ryan, your friend, rolls a natural 20 to stand up,
Oh my God.
grabs you by your hair and begins to pull you back.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's happening. And the last one is going to come at Penny.
No.
Penny. Oh, this will hit you. Sorry, I didn't. 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't have shield.
5 HP.
Okay.
How does he cut you?
Not that bad, but still pretty bad.
You've come a long way since level 1, Penny.
I have.
That's the rest of the bad guy's turn. Ellie. Oh, actually, hang on. Something else happens.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. No, thank you.
Oh, okay, I know. Roll a perception check.
Who?
Okay.
Ellie.
Perception?
Yeah.
17.
Cool. The guy who was attacking you, it looks like he is now unable to lift his arms.
Okay.
Like he's kind of standing there, like really stiff, and his eyes look kind of panicked.
And he's still trying to attack me, but he can't?
He's got that like shaking, like he's trying to like move, but he's not moving.
Okay. As soon as I realize that, I'm going to lunge for the guy who's dragging Ryan, and I'm just going to try to like tackle him and grapple him.
Cool. Give me a dexterity save.
Dexterity or strength?
Dexterity. Ryan knows.
Natural 20.
Cool. You skate like a beautiful dancer over to Ryan. And now you can try a strength check.
Okay. Well, I get it. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. But advantage. Oh, please, God. Okay. Strength.
Okay.
Strength. 17.
Cool. What are you trying to do? Just basically make him let go?
I'm trying to grapple him to like pull him away from her.
Cool. You grapple him. So he was grappling her. Now you're grappling him. He lets go.
We're the grapple gang, baby.
The grapple gang.
Ryan, you fall back forward on your knees, but you are free.
This is horrifying. Can I try and stab him now?
Penny's first. Then yes.
Okay, so who's left?
You got 1 HP boy who can't move his arms. You've
Okay.
got Slippy Slidey boy who Ellie's holding. And you've
Okay.
got boy number 6 who is attacking you.
Okay. I'm going to turn to him, and I'm going to point my wand at him,
Okay.
and I'm going to say, "You should have left. I'm sorry." And I'm going to cast Spell Touch on him.
You're fucked.
You're gonna be so screwed. Your mom's gonna be disappointed in you.
You're so dead.
I'm gonna bring your skull home.
Oh, man. 17
To what?
to his AC.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's
6.
major armor. I hate but I'm no more.
6 damage.
Beautiful. You do a 6 damage.
I do a 6 damage.
Excellent. Ryan. Bring it back, girl. Bring it back. Come on.
Come on.
Girl.
Hit a Fergie.
Running out of D20s. All these failures. Okay. No, never mind.
Did you fail again?
Yeah.
Oh, honey.
No.
Alright.
Come on.
Okay. Back to baddies' turns. Batty's gonna try to not be captured anymore, and he does. So the guy who is restrained is free now. He is going to... Yeah. I think he's gonna do that. Alright. He comes close to... Who's closest to him? Penny!
Nope.
He's coming for you, Penny.
Nope.
He only rolled an 8, though, because he's pathetic.
Yay!
He's got 1 HP, and that's his life now.
He's really risking it.
The boy who is grabbing Ryan and is now grappled is going to try to ungrapple.
So, strength contest?
Yeah. What's your strength?
So, hang on. So I have to roll.
Do it up.
Roll it.
Rollin'.
17.
You manage to hold on to him. He digs his fingernails into your arms, and you see some little half moons on your arm, but you hold on to him all right.
Fuck off! I've had stronger encounters with past partners.
And Penny.
Foreplay.
Last guy comes at you. Okay. 15.
I don't think that hits because I have mage armor on. Yeah, it doesn't hit.
Good for you. Okay. Team fail this time. Over to you guys. Team not fail.
That's right.
The first time we've never died in battle? Knock on wood. Oh god.
Knock it. Elly. What are you going to do with this guy you're holding?
Can I just for a brief second see if I recognize him?
Sure. You're like,
before I do
what's
anything,
your name, bro?
Can I just see if I recognize anything about him?
Sure.
Okay. Perception?
Yep.
Okay. 15.
You do recognize him. He is definitely one of the guys who was watching you guys at the bar when you were doing your little buy me.
Okay.
Thing.
I would like to then just
Okay.
Should I roll for that?
Just do an attack. Well, that's an unarmed attack, we'll say. Even though for him it's like an unhead attack.
Oh no. Oh, it's so okay. So 14 plus 4, so 16 to the guy who's already restrained.
Oh no.
See you later.
Yeah.
No.
See you later. Have fun.
Okay.
Oh. Yep. So. Yep.
That's...
So I straight up murdered that dude.
Yeah, how much damage do you do?
What was that?
14 and 4.
Yeah, 14 and 4.
14 and 4. I thought that was to hit.
No.
Jesus, yeah, he died. Sorry, no wonder you've been hiding. Yeah, you break him. You crack him. You crack him like his neck is sore.
I'm just oh, my muscles. Oh shit.
Oh.
Sorry.
Roll it.
He's dead.
Actually,
he's dead now.
Roll a dex save.
Oh god. 3.
Cool. You crack his neck. He goes limp in your arms, and immediately you drop to the ground with him on top of you. Just like prom night. Penny.
Okay. I've got 1 HP, dude, and who was the guy that attacked me? So I had 2 attacks on me last time.
Yeah. They both attacked you last time.
Oh boy. I'm gonna look at 1 HP guy,
Mhm.
and basically, you had your chance. You should have run away. And I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on him.
Okay.
So it's a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Yep.
So he has to roll a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
That's okay.
He rolls a 13.
It's 1 over.
That man, he's just gonna live forever.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh
his
my
life
God.
now.
No, he can't live forever. Not in this economy.
Ryan,
Yeah.
roll a dexterity save.
Wait, no, she's free though, right?
She's free.
8.
Oh my God.
You're still
Oh,
on the
no.
ground. You can drag yourself out of the
But
greasy area.
I would also like to move back. I would like to move back. So it's harder.
Yeah.
Ryan, you pull yourself away from the corpse and Ellie, I guess. Just like, I'm gonna leave this whole situation behind.
Yeah.
You get about 5 feet, and it feels like regular road again. Like, it doesn't feel nice, but it's just kind of dirty.
Can I stand up?
Yep.
Do I feel poisoned?
No.
No.
You feel weak, like you took some damage, but no, you don't. If you were poisoned, you're not anymore.
Some damage. I have 1 hit point left.
Just a little tasty taste.
Just a little
Some
taste.
damage.
Just a little taste.
Just a little damage.
Okay, that's your turn, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay.
Ryan crawls out of the grease. I'm sorry, honey. This is not a great day for you.
No.
1 HP boy comes at Penny.
No.
Oh, Penny, he rolls a 20.
No.
How much HP do you have left?
7.
He does 6 damage.
Of course, yeah. Uh-huh.
And the other bro shows up. And he's coming at you too, Penny.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Oh, no, 21.
No.
He raises his blade above his head, and your life begins to flash before your eyes. And suddenly, he is dead.
Oh.
And there is someone standing between you and the now corpse. Ellie, you're on the ground under a corpse.
It was like blood, like all in her face from like where she stabbed. It's like, fuck.
Okay, roll a dex to stand up.
I'll roll him over, and I'm just like, okay, all right. And I'll get up. I'll get up with my axe. I'm just like, it was so fat.
Roll a dex, see if you can stand up.
A dex, just a straight dex, right?
A dex save, yeah.
14.
Cool. You barely managed to stand up, but thanks to your axe, which stabs in through the ground, you managed to stay up.
Baby deer on legs.
Doing great.
Penny, the person standing in front of you, has saved your life, and now all there is left is 1 HP boy.
Hi, Mr. Man or Miss Lady. I don't know. I can only see your back. Thank you. I'm gonna try to take care of that guy.
Cool.
Toll the dead.
What do you do?
Toll the dead.
Toll it.
Toll it. So give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
12. No, 11. 11.
Yay! Okay, I get to do it.
Go on, Penny.
Toll him. Toll him. Toll him.
8 damage.
1 HP man falls dead. Longest living NPC of our lives.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Ryan, you go to help Ellie stand up and get off the slippery area.
Yep.
And Penny, the person who shielded you, turns to you and gives you a smirk. It's Leanne Farwin.
Leanne Farwin.
And
Do I know this person?
and rolls a 20 and walks off into an alley as if nothing happened.
Who is Leanne Farwin?
The leader of the rebellion.
Oh, I've been calling him Liam.
Their name is Lien, Lien.
Oh, okay.
They do not say anything. They just smirk at you and walk off.
I'm going to run up to Ryan. And I'm going to say, Ryan, how are you? Are you good?
I've been better.
I can make you better, and I'm going to cast False Life on her.
Aww.
That.
Buddy.
So it gives you 6 temporary hit points. And I think that might be about it. Let me just see if there's anything else that it does.
You get temporary hit points outside of combat.
Yeah, it just, if you were to take
1 hit points.
Yeah.
Like, hey, girl.
We'll say it's basically like you got like a magic like Tylenol. Or like some magical morphine. Like you feel better.
No headaches for you, girl.
It also, I need a small amount of alcohol, so I'm going to like channel the alcohol that's in your system to help with this.
Savage.
Sorry.
If you want to use your fancy orb, you can make her heal even more.
I could. Now, I am stretching the limits of the spell because it's only supposed to work on myself, but I've been studying real hard, you guys.
If you use one use of your orb, we can do it.
Okay, I'll do that. In that case, you will take 5 more temporary hit points.
Cool.
Whatever I just said, add 5 to it.
Yep.
Penny, as you cast the spell, you are holding the orb because it is broken. The chain is no longer working at the moment.
Yeah.
And you feel it grow ever so lightly more clear and lighter.
Okay.
What does that mean? No.
Being used.
Yep.
I don't like that.
But I also like the flavor text of the spell.
Oh, it's so flavorful.
It's so flavorful.
Yeah, like a nice dinner, like turkey, like a dry rub, like
a really nice. It's very short. It's bolstering yourself with necrotic facsimile of life. So Ryan, you have a necrotic facsimile of life.
Heck yeah, girl. You got this.
Awesome.
Cool. I imagine you guys head home after this.
Yes.
Cool.
You still need real healing, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because this is just temporary. It only lasts for
Okay. Yeah.
a couple hours.
I will say the entire way home, I'm like looking for signs of like Leanne or like the rebellion or anything because I'm just like, fuck. Like, what do I do? Like, I just expose my friends to all of this and like.
Well, technically, it was Penny's fault for trying to sell us in the first place.
And technically, the rebels helped you. Like you're just like, man, the street's really greasy here. What's up with that? I'm like,
Really?
what?
Greasy?
Da 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 dum. Da, 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 da.
Oh, jeez.
You guys arrive back at the castle and deliver Ryan to the infirmary. Raph is there and greets you all. And he looks over all of you. You all took damage, right?
Oh yeah, I'm at 1 HP.
Oh, right. Penny and Ryan are equally squishy.
I think about half.
Okay. He orders you all to sit down on your individual beds and starts with Penny, and then Ryan, and then Elly.
Yeah.
Where did I get hit?
That's up to you.
All right.
So I know we talked about like injuries and everything, but like, are there things that he could like send us home with, and it's like so much worse, but like we have to do it ourselves?
Like what?
Like you know when you go to like the hospital or something, it's like, oh well, you could take this and you'll be fine, or you could go home and take like Tylenol and you'll be fine.
Oh, like, do you want to just, like, not get real medical treatment? Like, just give you, like, the half-assed version?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, is that what Elly wants?
Yeah.
Elly just wants, like, a shot of morphine and to go to bed?
Yeah, she's got other things to worry about right now.
I feel like you're just like, morphine, 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 and he's just like, fine!
Yeah. She's like, give it to me! I got stuff to do, man! And he, like, gives it to her, she's like, oh,
Just-
yeah.
Please leave my infirmary. Please leave my infirmary. He does not like you particularly, so... The one person who's not charmed by Elly. Raphael Abbott.
Easy.
Elly, you head off to your room. Ryan, is there anything you want to say to Raph?
I want to apologize.
What do you say?
Sorry for being rude the other day. It was unfair.
I understand why you were.
Everything's good. It's fine. I hope there's no hard feelings.
No, I owe you more than I can repay.
Don't. Fine. Okay. Right. Enough mushy stuff.
As he is checking your wound, he kind of like creases his forehead a bit and gets out a little swab and pulls like some of the blood away from the wound. And he says, I think these blades were poisoned. Did you feel anything like that?
A bit, and then it stopped.
Well, poisons don't just stop.
Maybe it wasn't a very good one.
No, if this is what I think it is, it's quite good. There's nothing else that would have explained it. You didn't get an antidote from anyone.
No. I'm just very tough. I can't even say it.
Like, I did damage this battle.
I didn't.
Just like in the bedroom, you spend all your time on your back.
Oh.
Look, the street was slippery, alright?
Look, the street was slippery, okay?
It was slippery, okay?
He takes it and he puts it in like a little glass jar, as if he's gonna check more into it later. He cleans your wounds and fixes you up.
Arsen had said the other day that you two used to be friends when you were growing up.
Yes, I suppose we were.
You're not anymore.
Our interests divided when we were teenagers. I was interested in studying and learning about plants, and he was interested in learning about other things.
Such as?
I don't mean to be crass.
Oh. Yeah, sorry. Right, yeah, got it.
He's a good man, though. Bit angry. I suppose trying to live up to Atlas would do that to someone.
I guess so. Huh. I'm just curious. He seems nice enough, you know.
He is. Was there something specific you wanted to know about him?
No, well, I'm just No, anything in general that you knew? I mean,
You're asking because you want to know sexy things about him?
no, 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 anything.
You're
Get the
just
dirt.
curious. You
Yeah,
just want the dirt.
I just want the dirt. Give me the goss. Give me the
Cool.
goss.
Um, him and Atlas have never really gotten along.
Never.
No. Suppose it's difficult to be the second born. His parents never really cared much about what he did, other than being a warm body, I guess, suppose. And with everything that they put on Atlas, I imagine it's a bit of a curse, but also a gift to have your parents love in such a way. The Empress would do anything for Atlas.
Yes, that I know.
I doubt she would do that for her other son. Perhaps it's just conjecture. I can't say I've spent much time with the woman.
Yeah, I'd avoid her. If you have a choice.
I would suggest that, yes.
All right.
Your wounds are healing well. He turns to your back.
Yes, you did an excellent job.
Great. Okay. You pack up to leave the infirmary to go upstairs.
Yep.
You leave the infirmary and you are immediately grabbed by somebody. Ryan's like, what's with all the grabbing me today?
Why today?
You're just such a handful.
I know. Like from behind, like can I see who it is? I don't want to punch anybody that I shouldn't be punching, that I ought not be punching.
Cool. They grab you by the wrist and kind of tug you more than they like forcibly pull you. And you can see that it's Arsen, and he looks frazzled.
Oh, okay. Just like into a hallway, or?
Yeah, he pulls you out towards the gardens.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I won't punch him this time.
Not like I did earlier. Like, I punch everybody. Don't even worry about it. I punch all the time.
Look! My dice are bad today. Give me a break.
He pulls you away into a dark, secluded corner between two pillars and presses you up kind of against one of them.
This is in public.
He leans down towards your ear and he says, Lunaris.
I don't. What's that?
He pulls back and looks you in the eyes. He repeats it. Lunaris.
It's a country? Yes.
It's actually a city.
Sorry.
Are you trying to like trick him though? Like, are you like, I guess it's a country? Like, are you trying to be oblivious, or would you have said city?
Oh man. Yeah, well, okay, so at this point, you don't give it away, right? Like, she's probably, I know he's probably on to her, but you don't just go, yes, that's where I'm from. Like, you don't just throw that out there. Like,
of course it is. You're so right. Oh, you got it, man.
Yeah, well, we would just be asking, like,
So you're like,
oh,
I don't know, it's just a place, right?
yeah. Oh,
he says, I checked where your group came from. You came over the border from Lunaris. That's where you're from.
all right.
You said you grew up in this country. You said you were from nearby, in some village. Lunaris is not some village. It's the capital.
Yes, I know that. I did say that, but I didn't think it mattered. I just, it doesn't matter, right?
You lied to me. Why?
I didn't think it was important. Does it matter whether I'm from here or there or...
My family is at war with Lunaris. You think it's not relevant that you're from there?
I think that's one of the reasons why I didn't say it in the first place.
Does Atlas know?
No. I'm not a spy. I'm not...
I didn't say you were a spy.
Well, isn't that what you would assume?
Why would you make that assumption?
Because two countries are at war. Why else would you send someone from one country into the palace or sell them into the palace of another?
And this is you trying to convince me you aren't a spy.
I'm not a spy. That was loud even to me. Stop yelling that you're not a spy. I said I'm from there. I didn't say anything because I didn't want people to assume things, or that's all.
What are you?
What do you mean?
He looks around again. Says, I've heard about the Twin Cities. They're full of Faeborn creatures. Are you one of them?
No, Akamar aren't. That's not Fae. That's God. That's something different. Look.
That's an awful lot of technicalities there, Ryan.
Yeah, I know, but that's the truth.
Can I trust that you would tell me the truth? If you lied to me about everything else.
I didn't lie about everything else. I didn't say where I was from.
Where were you tonight?
Just now.
You're covered in bandages and grease? What were you doing?
I told you, your brother doesn't... we, Penny and Elly and I, are looking for a rebellion.
And that explains you're covered in grease. How?
Well, Penny thought that we have all agreed that perhaps if she tried to sell us, that someone would try and buy us for information. And anyway, then things got out of hand, and there was grabbing and then stabbing, and it was...
Was it magic?
What magic?
This. And he runs his hand along your arm where the grease is.
Yeah? I mean...
You need to be careful. Of. Magic doesn't come easy here. Maybe when you grew up in Lunaris, things were different. Here, magic is for the rich, and that is all. If you're some peasant or some bandit in the street, you don't get magic. That's not how it works.
Then why would well-off thugs be trying to steal a slave?
That's why I think you need to wash this off before Atlas sees it. Because he'll know it's not true.
Okay.
He pushes away from you. Be careful. And he walks off towards the gardens.
That didn't go well. That didn't go well. Okay.
Good times.
Mm.
All right.
I wanna
Yep.
just like while I still have Raph,
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing as all that's happening, I'm just still sitting in the infirmary, and like as we join the conversation in progress, be like, and I'm thinking about calling it trepanning or trepidation, but I'm really excited about this new procedure that I want to try out. It's really going to help out alleviate some head trauma, I think. I hope so.
I suppose if there is inflammation, it
Right?
could reduce it.
It really could.
You'd have to
Just
be
like-
very careful not to injure the brain, of course.
Well, I might have to ask for Ryan's help with that. I was thinking about maybe Ellie, but that might be a little bit too much of a blunt force. I think Ryan might be better to have her tested out on somebody.
You want Ryan to try to panning someone.
We'll see.
Wouldn't it be more safe to do here in a clinical space where it's clean and we can monitor the results?
Well, the problem would be finding willing patients. I mean, I tried it when I was in university and nobody wanted to, so.
There are prisoners in the capital. We could look into options.
We could.
If it saves lives.
Right? I think it might. I've been practicing my own skills on some of the skulls that I have.
Interesting. Perhaps you'd show them to me one day.
Of course. I'd be happy to.
Skull buddies!
Skull buddies!
Skull buddies!
Skull buddies! Rather than the chia. Skull buddies!
As always, thank you for tuning in. You can join the Darkness and Dragons community by following us on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks again and have a great night.